Hi everybody, my name is Lieutenant Dessler 4, Two Hands, Too Many Games, and my god, what is wrong with my hair? Well, unfortunately, there's gonna be no more streams for a while, or any more content for a while. My computer, it didn't take a swim, but, something decided to take a swim in my computer. This is my tower right now. It's kind of attempting to dry out. I don't know how well that's going to work. The hard drives are safe, so that's a good thing. What isn't safe is, I wish I had a better light for you guys here to see. The power supply is fried, it's gone, it's pooched. The tower will no longer turn on. The CPU is relatively safe, however my graphics card on the other hand is also pooched till fucking hell. So we're attempting to dry it out. The chances of recovery for this are not very good. I've begun pricing out a new PC, and unfortunately it's looking to be a bit costly for that. I am coming up to a point in time working for film where we have to basically put aside an extra further few months worth of rent, or rent for me in this case, to be able to survive the Christmas break. The Christmas break for film is one of those things that come December 19th or right up until just before Christmas, we are working. However, usually after the Christmas break, it becomes very, very slow. It becomes difficult to find work, and I was hoping that during, let's find a better light point here. I was hoping that during the Christmas break that I would just put more time into the channel. So that means more content put out, more things to do, work on getting some miniatures and doing some paint sessions with that. Modifications to those miniatures, working on doing some cosplay stuff, because as you can tell around me, this upstairs, while I live in the attic of a wonderful heritage house, this stuff here actually belongs to my roommate, who is currently off to Fan Expo. I did not go this year because I don't have anything, I don't have the time. Well, I shouldn't say I don't have the time, I don't really have the money to go to Fan Expo. I'll be going next year and start doing conventions for that. In terms... oh, she forgot her helmet! Oh boy. She's gonna have to turn around and come back for that when she realizes she doesn't have it! Then she'll be like, oh, well, that sucks. Anyways, yeah, so the tower of Two Hands, Too Many Games is gone. Or it might be saved, it might not be saved. I have a GoFundMe link in the description below if you'd like to help out by any means. Even if it's like $5, that would be fantastic. Anything that I can throw towards putting my system back online would be great. I unfortunately do not make enough money, even though I work in film, to, you know, fully support the channel as much as I'd like to. So, that is that. I don't like this. Sprite, why did you have to do this to me? Yeah, again, it's... shit's gone sideways on me. There's gonna be a pseudo lack of stream, so if I do anything, I'm gonna try and do it at home with maybe my my Gameboy XL, and maybe I'll set up my phone on a stand or something. You guys can watch that. I don't know. There's not much that I can do in terms of putting content out as much as I would love to. However, if you guys do donate to the GoFundMe and you donate back to the system, I can start doing VR stuff. There's a couple of apps in HTC Vive that they've got going in terms of doing artwork and doing design for that, and it'll help me to build a portfolio to hand to other departments, or rather to the props department, for some of the shows that are within the area. And that means more work for me, and it also means losing locations, so I can devote more time to doing stunts and all that stuff, and then any other free time that I have goes directly into the channel, which is a good thing. That's what we want. We want to be able to have that, to have more fun stuff from me, be it Mortal Kombat, be it some ragey stuff, be it, oh god, I don't know, whatever games you guys want to see, because that's something that I want to do, even if it is a hobby of mine. I want to see the channel grow, and I'm sure that you guys want to see the channel grow as well. So help me out, guys! Help me out! I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking to put my computer back online. Fuck. Anyways. I'm going to see if I can attempt to do a Gameboy stream. It's going to be a bit of a weird one because I'm going to have to set up some sort of rig wherever I'm going to be playing the game. And then from there see how that happens, is how it continues on. Yeah. Maybe I should just take you guys along for that trip right now. Should I? Should I not? Let's see. I'm going to attempt to do some sort of small stream. My room, unfortunately, is a bit of a mess because this whole thing has had me panicking, so I'm kind of haphazardly throwing things around, and I'm going to see if I can get this to work. If I could get this to work, then as a test thing, I'm going to see how well this will play out. Mainly because I need to figure out how I'm going to do this particular stream, and hell, if I get it to work, then maybe I'll do Super Smash Brothers. Or, well, actually, that's what I have. I have Super Smash Brothers. Is it Super Smash Brothers? Let's find out. I got this while I was in the military. It was one of the few things and luxuries that we could have, and it was portable. I could take it with me on the bus and, you know, discreetly play, you know, Super Smash or some other stuff. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's see if I can get this damn thing to work. Now, where am I going to post this thing? I need this thing to sit somewhere. Yes, this is the table of a props builder. The table that I do. Let's find out. Let's see. Oh no, because I need my hands. I need my hands fully for this. So if I were to go, orientation thing is locked. Well, if I go like, oh my god, this is difficult. I don't like this. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna build like a rig to stick at my fucking neck. Because I think I can make this work. It means you guys get Metal Gear Solid for like the next little while until I can get my computer back. Let's see. Let's see. This would just be really, really weird how I'm gonna set this thing up. So I'm gonna set it up here somewhere. It's not like I can set it up in my boobs. I do not have enough boobs for this. My boobs are small. That's right, you heard that. Said something about my boob size. I want that, because I'm gonna take that with me. Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, that's right. I have a bunch of these. I can make use of this. Completely forgot I had this. One. Oh, come on, come off. Ta-da! Okay. Now let's see if I can get this to work. If I can get this to work, this would be amazing. Oh, please tell me I'm using... Yeah, good, I'm using my Wi-Fi. I'd be upset if I was not using my Wi-Fi. Let's see. The joys of working in film when you come up with some really, really interesting things. Let's see. Let's see. God damn it. Let's see. Aha. Now I want you to fucking work. Making a harness for this thing is not the easiest thing to do. But, however, if I can get this to work, that means that a lot of this means Gameboy playage. Let's see. Ho-ho! Look at that. I got it to work, I got it to work. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Well. Okay, don't tip, you piece of shit. Oh, this makes me happy, because it means I can actually, well, provided that this stupid power charge cable thing doesn't get in my way. Oops, come on. Just get you a little further up. There we go. As long as I don't move. There we go. Well, you know what? That's right, I'm gonna play a fucking Metal Gear Solid. I figured out how I'm gonna make this thing work. Ta-da! Okay. Well, let's move into a place where it's relatively calm, and... I'm gonna fucking sit on my bed and do this. Where it's quiet. Is the volume cranked all the way up? It is. Well, that's not as nice as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, well. Yoink. This is what I've been reduced to. This is what I've been reduced to. I'm not proud, I'm not happy, but, you know, as long as it makes it work, that's all I care about. You guys get a game out of me. See, this is the things that I do to make sure you guys have something. What if we should just start a fucking new game? Now, you know what? I think I may just actually go back. Well, actually, theoretically, I should be going back to the very, very beginning. That's what I'm gonna do. Go back to the beginning. There's so much.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Okay. Fuck, I'll just hold it down. It's easier. What the fuck? That's not what I want you to do. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna have to restart this whole fucking thing. So yes, I'm gonna do a brand new game. I like Metal... Didn't really like Metal Gear Solid 2, but I really like Metal Gear Solid 1. Standard. Yes.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Hopefully you guys can hear this.
oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
I like that. Does this Pennywise know what he's doing?
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2
Wow.
minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings.
And fly. God be with you.
If only that was the sound that you make.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky, this isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
the Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my side. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No. Missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs? Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The full surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
I'd be wearing a fucking knee pad for that shit. Oh, yes.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory. Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
It's survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy.
I can't be bothered to listen to any of that crap anymore. Oh, shit. Where the hell's my joystick? There it is. What? Why would you fucking jump, you tool? There we go.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out.
Yeah, I know. Just gonna fucking skip this shit because I don't like looking at any of it. I'm just gonna skip all that.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Well, I think this is where I'm gonna leave this at, and yeah, if you guys are able to help out by any means, that would be fantastic. I would like to get my computer back up and running as quickly as humanly possible. So, yeah, let me guys know if you guys want to do that, or if there are any particular games that you'd like to see. Like I said, I only have now my my Nintendo DS, and that's kind of all that I've got going. So yeah, thank you guys for coming out, and thank you guys for supporting the channel. Bye bye.